On 10th of July, Moon will make its move to the sign of Scorpio. It will cross the Libra-Scorpio boundary. It will get rid of the Ketu, but now Moon gets debilitated. When in Scorpio, Moon will be influenced heavily by the Martian energy, which will be in the 6th house. So definitely this is not the time to spark a debate, engage into a fight, file a court case. This is the time rather to do bhakti, to be devoted, to calm yourself down. Challenges will come, but this is the time when you are more focused on learning from the challenge and preparing for the long run. Be it a competitive exam, be it in your career, be it in your business, or be it your personal life. The more humble you are, the more grounded you are, the more devoted you are, the better your mind will be, the better your emotions will be. This is a very sensitive time, so you will be very sensitive towards what is happening around you, in your family circle, in the news, because Mars will have 8th aspect on the Moon. There will be mood swings, especially if your Moon is afflicted, so be watchful of that. Jupiter, rather, on the 5th house, is going to aspect this Moon and will try to stabilize this Moon as much as possible. But this is talking about learning. It's a learning through experience. It's a learning by facing the problem, facing the challenge. In fact, it's a very good time for students who are preparing for competitive examination. If you have a list of difficult questions that you don't know what to do about, collect it, create a list, and in this 2-day time period between 10th and 12th, focus on the difficult areas of the chapters, and you will be able to find a solution. If you are in a career, you might be slightly uncomfortable because of the challenges that you will face in these couple of periods, because Saturn is also on the boundary of Capricorn and Aquarius. But we cannot ignore Jupiter's blessing on the Moon, and this means if we are devoted, if we are just doing that what we are supposed to do, if we are following the right path, things will be absolutely okay. But yes, this is not the time to take a risk. This is not the time to maybe apply for a loan. This is not the time to spend unnecessary amount of money. Rather, this is the time to aggressively pursue your duty. Be proactive. Don't be lazy. Procrastination should be avoided. And you should be more active, more attentive towards your health, more attentive towards the problems. You have to be attentive towards not only your problem, but also the problem of people who are dependent on you. And the more responsibility you carry on your shoulder, the better you will be able to judge the situation and you will be able to perform in the right direction. Now, this Moon, which is in the sign of Scorpio, will observe Venus in the sign of Taurus. So you might be worried about things going out of control, about things going out of context, when it has not gone out of context. So it's more about assumption that it might go. This assumption of future can derail your thoughts and put you into sadness, depression. The only way out is following the path of spirituality. Karmanyeva adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. This is the shloka. Follow the karma, don't worry about the results. And with every step, try to learn something. Chanting Mahasaraswati mantra, chanting Guru mantra, doing something good for the people who you love, who you care for, doing something good for the society, for the nature, planning a travel, spending some time in the nature is going to be extremely helpful to cope up with all the ups and downs that will happen in your mind. And then you can turn a debilitated moon into a comfortable moon. And who will help? It is Venus who will help. But if you have a problem in your relationship, don't try to engage too many people, because the more people you will engage, the worse the situation will become. This should be a matter between two parties, and those two parties should sit and talk. The more friendlier the engagement is, the better the outcome will be. Any hint of fight will result into a war. So be careful. You can make this time positive through your strong determination. And if you are feeling shaky, if you feel that emotionally it is overwhelming, relax, wait for a couple of days, let Moon move into Sagittarius, and then things will be in much better place and you will be in a much better control.